The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Love to throw to get started. He's going to air one out right away. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Love. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time.
Brings up a 3rd down.
And 3rd down coming up.
To go.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield. And what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
From the gun, it's Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Javon Bullard there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Love quickly out to Watson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Looking for the home run ball, deep downfield. Matthew Golden in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Their first-round pick adds 6 for the Pack. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll put Loveland in motion. Williams to throw on 2nd down. Back to the rookie, Xavier Thomas. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Rolling right, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Throw it again. It's Williams. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down. Love to throw it on 1st down. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. No problem there on the extra point, and the Packers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Both
Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll put Loveland in motion. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
They'll put Loveland in motion. On 2nd down, it's Williams. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down.
For the Bears.
Hunt team on, Taylor able to get it away. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Cameron Lewis there to make the play.
The 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Now Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Jacobs brings up 3rd down.
Now they've got 3rd and inches. Running back takes the snap, and he will keep it. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Packers.
A gain of 10
In today's
yards.
game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the 1st down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
Now this looks like a design run, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
Ready.
On play action, Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is caught. What a throw. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. The extra point is up and through. And the Packers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Up the middle, here's Jones. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here.
A gain of 12.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Burden, the man on the move. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
One
quarter in the books. 21-0 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. A run. It's Jones. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Williams. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Mega. Here we go.
Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
And 2 at the 6-yard line.
2nd down, they need 2 yards. Love to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
This is a really well-designed play down in the red zone. We see teams run this time and time again, fast to the flat. What they're doing is they're putting a lot of conflict of responsibility. Those edge defenders in the run game, a lot of times are also responsible for the flat area in the passing game. So things happen fast, threaten those responsibilities, and let the running back do the rest.
Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Velus Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion, it's Odunze. Here's Joe. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw, it's Williams. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No first down, and the punt team will come on here on fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go. Blue, third striker. 3-3.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
A second down throw for Love. This one is caught by Reed. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Now 3rd and 5.
Here's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And this will be incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. In motion, it's Odunze. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And that ball incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Complete to Velus
Taking
Jones.
advantage of that running
It's a
ability.
gain of 17
Gain of 17 and a first down.
And the Bears first
It's been a
down.
rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Brought down
Give
at
him
the
15
35-yard
more
line.
on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Down Bears.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Second and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
He'll decide to keep this once more. And he's going to be close to the first down. Looking just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I've seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
They
get 22 yards there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First down.
Third down and short, you decide to hand the ball off. What you're really telling yourself is just pick up enough yards to reset these downs. But in this case, the back had a whole lot more in mind. He saw the crease, and he hit it, and it led to a big gain.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Red, yellow. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. To the left side, in the hands of Watson.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here's a second and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go. Hut.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. It's now third down and 4.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
For the field goal. A 38-yard.
This one is good. He knocks it through.
And that's a decision, Mike, where it's a rookie just trying to do a little too much to impress on special teams. That could turn out to be a 4-point mistake if it winds up leading to a touchdown.
We can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
33, yellow. Ready?
To throw is Love. That is brought in the end zone. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Extra point attempt still to come. He knocks it through. And the Packers stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Velus Jones going to bring it out. Strong. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple.
The ball carried
It's
by number
2nd down.
33. Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And they're not going to try to snap it. That'll be enough for this. And we'll bring the first half to a close.
Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll look underneath here for Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Well, maybe the second half spark they needed to get back into this one. First play of the quarter is a quick first down. They run straight ahead with Jones. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
This will be 2nd down and 12. Here's Williams now to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Williams. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And now it's 4th down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready. 50, trouble, 38.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
The tackle by Jalen Johnson. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He's going to get nothing out of that one. Bottled up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
No gain on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short.
Okay, Frank.
They'll snap it right to Jacobs. And he'll have the first down. He'll get him up around the 37.
A gain of 9
And they continue
yards.
to lean on him in these short yardage, need to have it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on 3rd down.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Work in the middle. That's Kraft. He's got it. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed.
Touchdown, Packers.
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers keep widening that lead. It is now 42 to nothing.
42. Bears nothing. Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. And he gets this up close to the 40. That's Darnell Savage up from the secondary to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion, it's Odunze. On 2nd down, it's Williams. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive, and I think he's able to pick up that 1st down by about a yard or 2.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Burden, the man on the move. On 3rd down, it's Williams. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Darnell Savage. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
And this is just a great example of why teams don't want to be in obvious passing situations. And one element of that is just down and distance. But then also just game script. What's the score? How much time is left? And when you find yourself trailing by this many scores, you have no choice but to put the ball in the air, and a defense can just pin their ears back, rush the passer, defend the pass, and in this case, take the ball away for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Velus Jones going to bring it out. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Now Jones. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Javon Bullard there on the tackle.
20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7. Burden, the man on the move. Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
45-yard line.
Here we go. Yellow, 22.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter. But time has expired, and the third has come to an end. See what they have for 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
22 yards.
1st and 10.
That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle made by Devin Bush. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Yards.
It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 27.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Here we go.
To throw is Love. He's got it at the 3. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in.
Good blocking, and he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. An extra point attempt to follow. This one's going to carry him off the right upright. Get the friendly bounce. A mistake, but the doink is good for 1.
Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Velus Jones going to bring it out. Ooh. Yeah. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
This is Jones. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game. A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
This will be 3rd and long. A play fake. Now Williams. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams.
Williams pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready. Blue, 32.
On 2nd down, Love. pressure all around him, and down he goes.
By Gervon Dexter.
Gervon Dexter
12
in there to bring him
down.
down. And that's his first sack of the year. Here's Love. He'll let this go deep. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. On comes the Packers punting team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
48-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Burden, the man on the move. The RPO, that one is complete. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game, where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he is not going to get away. That one blown up in the backfield.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard
so,
line.
It's a win for the Packers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire